Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. Advanced oil processing, I think we can take that off. And a more permanent or power setup, I believe we've got that taken care of as well. And now, to take care of our last item, let's get some robots being made, at least in a bootstrappy fashion. We need batteries for robot frames, as well as electric engines. Batteries require sulfuric acid, and I think we might be able to sneak that in here somewhere, but we're going to have to do a little bit of movement here. We need to move this up probably this far. That might be a little bit far, but it'll all work out in the end here. All right, you guys need to be hooked up, and this sulfur can feed into a sulfuric acid maker. I believe we should only need one, and we're going to have to share the water. So if we did something like this right here, that should work. That can continue... Where did it go? It went down here. I think that can continue down. You'll have to come out, and I guess we'll send you up there somewhere. We need to fix the output here. And coal goes in there. All right, so there's our sulfuric acid. Batteries also need copper and iron plate. We have that right here. There's not an overly convenient way to take that off, is there? If we did that right there, coal could continue on there, and then we could break off that line right there. Thing is, you need iron as well, don't you? We have it right here. I'm looking at it. You take it in there, you take it in there. That should work, right? All right, sulfuric acid's going. And then you come up here. And, okay, so... one flying robot frame takes 20 seconds to make. Electric engine unit takes 10 seconds, so it's one of these machines to two of those. These should be 1-to-1. So you need 2 batteries every 20 seconds, and batteries make every 4 seconds. So we're going to need... one machine's not going to be enough. We might be able to do it with 2, though. Let's take this on down and go across like that. We might be able to do a couple of battery makers here based off of that. How far can this go up? Can this go up that far? It sure can. We need some more pipes, though. And then where would you output? That's the question. Let's come over here and grab some more pipe. We might need some more undergrounds too. Well, we've got 5. Oh, we're full of garbage. If we put you there and put you there, we might be able to make that work. So in, flip you around, you make batteries, you make batteries. This goes up through there. You guys can pull in there and then spit out to a belt. It's going that way. All right, I'm not opposed to that. We do have a line of engines coming in right here. So if we did something like that, and that, this was just for demonstration purposes or for learning purposes. We could do this setup right here. You make engines. You make engines. You make robot frames. You guys can pull in. What else do you need? You need circuits. Do you need circuits? You need circuits. So get a line of circuits coming in here. What else do you need? You also need steel. All right, so let's see. I wonder if we can just leech off of this guy. He seems to be backed up right now. We're not going to really be making blue science at a priority, I should say. Let's take that up like that. Instead, you two can join together like that and be on the same line. And then we can take that up and take that there. You grab, you grab, you grab, 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 grab. All right, and then that just leaves steel going up to you. If we do something like that, and then lubricant. Lubricant is currently in my pocket. If we bring that up, we could send it like over there and then just unbarrel the lubricant over in that direction somewhere. All right, and then we just need steel. We can bring that in. We can bring that in right here. There. There. There, and there. Where do we have steel at? Is that steel? That's iron. We have steel right here. All right, all good? All good, I think. All right, and then we'll take out a belt here that's spitting out robot frames. And then we should be able to fit in another one right here that's making construction robots. I think we can do all yellow inserters for all of these guys. Is that all we need? I think so. Let's well, no, we're gonna need a place to do our unbarreling here. That'll be right there. That's going to spit into there. We need an inserter coming in and an inserter going out. Box, box, lubricant. All right, are we all set? I think we're all set. Let's do that. Let's just hook up. Let's just hook up the things. Hook them all up. One more. All right, there we go. And that'll spit out right there. All right, electric engine's going, electric engine's going. You have everything but electric engines. We need to feed you guys there, 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 and there. All right, well, that should get robots going. I'm really looking forward to it. I guess we also need to start working on making some of these, as well as modular armor, as well as personal roboports. So I'm going to get working on that. We will go ahead and roll the intro, and I will see you very, very shortly. It's really cutting content. It's just that we've done this little bit like 4 or 5 times right now, and I just can't think of anything creative to say. You're not a very good conversationalist. It's like I'm talking to myself. All right, so I've spent a little time just clearing up biters down here. We're at the point right now where we were building the modular armor as well as the solar panels we needed and the personal roboports, those sort of things. So I just thought I would spend that time clearing out some biters down here. Do you remember how I said we wouldn't have to worry about these? It turns out that statement was actually true. We don't have to worry about them at all. Decided to take on this little area here from this side because there's all trees on that side. Seemed like a wise way to go about it. And we're starting to see a lot more of the bigger worms, which doesn't necessarily make me happy. But we should be fine. Oh, we almost lost that turret. But we didn't. All right, one right here to repair up. And we should be good. All right, how are we looking as far as biters? All right, I think we're all in the clear. Probably here to the south, probably here to the north. Those guys will get hit soon, unless we've got some expansions. Where's my car? It's way up there. All right, let's go get that. All right, I think that takes care of the Bootstrap robots, hopefully. Do we have... I can't do that in my car, can I? That's probably good. We don't want to change clothing while we're driving. I haven't seen any, like, PSA kind of campaigns against that particular behavior, but I'm imagining it's probably not a good idea. I'll just say that I'm opposed. I'm opposed to changing clothes while driving. I don't consider that safe. All right, let's take a look here and see how many robots we have acquired. It's looking like a stack because we have a backup of parts there. That's good. We'll just go ahead and keep that stack. We may actually lose some of them. All right, modular armor. Where'd modular armor go? Did it go in here? It went in there. Oh, can we get rid of some of this? Can we not do that from here? Oh, duh. There we go. Throw it in there. Oh, that's all the way backed up. Blue science. You need sulfur. Okay, where were we? Modular armor. Modular armor's in. I made a couple of roboports, and I made a personal battery or 2, and then some solar panels. Let's take those out. Let's put those in there. And for the sake of some symmetry. Let's do that right there. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. I don't know if I can support 2 personal roboports. I never really looked too deep into the robot changes that have occurred. I know I didn't really figure out a balance that worked until much, much later. But, oh, that's nice. Even though you guys are extremely slow, it is still very nice. Do we have a robot speed upgrade? Yes, but it requires yellow science. All right, this is us. This is where we live for a while, I guess. That is going to be all right. Let's see. As far as laying rail down, we've got some stations. We could probably use some more signals. What do we need for that? Circuits? Iron, probably. Circuits and iron. Hey. Let's go down and grab some of those real quick. And then I think the next step we need to work on is getting our more permanent smelting setup done. Did we go through? We went through a lot of the lubricant. We still got a little bit left. Oh, I don't want that stone. That can go in there. And what else do we need? Green circuits. We can do that. We can do that with just picking up some copper. I don't know that we're in a rush to build those signals. We just want to have some. Grab some chains as well. All right, so smelting. We've got some copper ore here. We've got some coal here and iron down here. I'm not overly optimistic, though, that we can fit all of our smelting in here, though. If we could, that would be awfully nifty. Oh, good job. Robots. Boy, a little bit of a delayed reaction there, huh? I guess it's probably the robot power thing. Probably going to take a little bit of time. Is it nighttime? Looks like the car light's on. We might just be hitting the day. That might be what the delay's about. They're so slow. My original idea was to set it up here, and I'm still kind of contemplating that. All right, let's come over here and we'll measure some stuff out. And let's pull out the old smelting blueprint book. This is part of my Kitch's blueprint book series. It was the first blueprint book that I ever did. And we're still on 1.0 on this one. I have not changed it yet. I need to make some modifications to it. There's some things I want to do with there's some things that I want to do with what's the word I'm looking for? Beacon layouts. That's something I want to add to it. All right, these are a lot smaller than what I originally thought. All right, so if that goes on that side. Boy, I almost want to just do it up and down like this. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I want to do. All right, so let's do it that way. It's a lot smaller than I'd imagined. Let's start on this little node right here. Well, this might actually work here, now that I'm thinking about it. But this lets us use more trains. Yeah, I think we do it. I think we do it up here. All right, so let's see. That line's down. If this would go up this way, that could potentially have a conflict with the rail. So we'll move over and use this segment right here. All right, so what I'm thinking here is we have stations coming up here. They are going to be unloading stone, copper, iron, all the ores, stone, copper ore, iron ore, and coal. Those get unloaded on this side, and then we have a line of our smelters going up here, and then we have stations on this side that are loading up the iron, steel, stone brick, and iron, steel, stone brick, and copper, right? I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. We'll just kind of measure this out and see if it ends up working out. Let's turn off our robots since we are in measurement mode. We want to take that signal out. That is going to be an upsy like this. That'll come up there, and then I guess we need to throw in our station here, right? Just right there. Let's take it up one segment. And then we'll put in our station. The reason why I'm taking it up one is that'll give us some room down here to expand the stacker should we need it. All right, then we'll have our turnaround. We'll have our own personal station. And then we'll have our unloading stations. Yeah, it's every now and then I miss that one right there. Okay, I got it. It's just that the hitbox for that little tiny straight piece right there is so small. I can't quite get it with Ghost Placer Express without doing a lot of flailing. If you go really slow, and probably slow it on the outside, we could have caught it. But you know what? We've got robots, and I don't need to be placing this down because we're measuring. Okay, so this station... I think I'm going to make an exception to the rule here. And say that for ore unloading stations... We don't worry about the network, because we're not going to have iron ore going to. We are going to have iron ore going to different places. We need iron ore going to a different place to make concrete. We can make a special train for that, though. I don't have any problem with that. Is that what we want to do? We can set up the circuit station for, like, maybe stone, brick, and coal. Or for stone and coal. And then for the iron and the copper, we'll just use regular. And I think we'll be good with that. All right, let's copy this. Put that up there. I want to remove like that. Let's see, this is just going to be like a regular unloading station. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw it down here just so we can make a blueprint of it. Robots. Get to it, guys. That will come in there. We'll throw the chests. Merge them together. Fast inserters for now. And then as many loaders as we need in order to supply the amount of items that we need. Let's see, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for iron, right? And then also 6 for copper. I wonder if 2 stations is going to be enough to support this. I'm down for trying. We can try. So just for clarification here, that would mean that this station would need to be that wide. And probably red belt eventually. But for now, I think that works. All right, and you'll need a little bit of clearance too. So we'll throw like that, right? Well, I'm tempted to do that, but maybe it doesn't make sense. Maybe let's lay out the smelting layouts here first. And then we'll lay out the stations so that we don't have to run like a ton of belt. Let's go over here to the blueprint book and pull out the smelting book. Where's the smelting book? Kitch's smelting book 1.0. This is also part of my blueprint book series. Oh, we already had it. I already grabbed it. I remember now. All right, so coal will probably come like right there-ish. So we can start our smelting line right about there. All right, so we're gonna need a stone one first. I think that's what I called. So let's go ahead and grab one of these small ones here. So if coal comes in like right there, we could probably make that work. So stone smelting. I usually put the little walking areas in between them, but I'm not sure that we're going to need those. Just kind of going off memory here and hoping this works, but I think for 60 science a minute, we're going to end up with 2 steel columns, 1 for stone, and then we're going to need, where's the full stack? Okay, single ones here. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 iron lines coming out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copper lines. I believe that is going to be correct. So if that were the case, then, boy, I hope we still have the station. We do. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are going to be our iron lines. So we would want that to line up somewhere kind of in the middle of all that. Maybe like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That didn't look bad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You two are going to be our middle line. So we would want this secondary station in between those two right there at the bottom of that. So line that up. Something like that right there. And that'll give us a little bit of room if we do ever find that we need more. I'm committed to this. We'll go ahead and print it, as it were. That gives us some extra room to add some more additional ore stations, should we need it. All right, coal will go through there and line up and go through that single belt, and stone can come in on that same station. All right, robots. Get to roboting. You got a full battery. Let's see how far we can make that go. Oh yeah, no, don't want you placing all that stuff yet. Don't go crazy on me. That was just for spacing. All right, so we'll have that, and then on this other side, we'll have a similar layout here. That's going to be the pickup side of things. Let's see, let's get where we're standing, like at the end here. That probably needs to come in on this guy right here, or possibly even this guy right here. How much space do we have here? I'm gonna say that's enough. If not, we've got plenty of episodes left to regret that decision. All right, so we'll mark that right here as the end of our smelting area. Our smelting drop-off right here, smelting pickup right here. And I mean, there's been some concerns brought up in the comments about the trains. Remember the trains? Remember the big series? Remember what a deal the trains were, and the traffic, and having things so close together. Two things. We're not going to be having trains running all of the time like we did in the big series. I'm expecting, if Impractical is any gauge of a one-car train system, supporting 60 science a minute, a lot of the trains are going to be sitting around doing nothing most of the time, so they're not going to be out on the network. The other thing is that we have 1-1 trains. A lot of the problems we had in the big series were that the trains were larger than the distance between the intersections, and we shouldn't have any situations at all where that is the case in this base. Famous last words, though. I've been known to be wrong before. Well, let me put it this way: I'm known for being wrong, so we'll see about that. But right now, at this point in time, I'm not concerned about traffic in the least bit. More concerned about this whole system not working. Let's go ahead and clear this guy out. We don't want any requests there. Now, why did the first one clear out? Okay, that one did. And then we want to make sure that you are cleared out. All right, you never got set. Huh. Wonder where that signal came from on the other one. Totally doesn't matter. No, this is not right. This is not the correct version of this station. We made a modification to it. We need to take that combinator out. send that signal into there, send that out there, and that's going to be an each greater than 0, output each. All right, we need to get that modification made made in our blueprint. The reason why I originally didn't do it is I was going to do it whenever we upgraded all those to stack inserters. We still might be a ways off before we're really mass producing stack inserters, so I'll probably hold off on that. But we definitely need to get that fix in. All right, well, that is the start of our smelting line. I'm hoping that is going to work out. I'm sure it will, unless it doesn't. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.